To throw, it's Manning. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now here he goes. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Texas! They jump on top early.
But somebody had a busted assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Running back has it on a screen now. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Wow, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's got it in the open. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Toss play to the outside. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score, the decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game. You mentioned a play by Jack Sawyer, of course, at the end of the first half. The screen pass to TreVeyon Henderson that looked like Ohio State was just trying to not turn the ball over. High percentage throw, ends up going for a touchdown. So the Buckeyes made the plays when they had to be able to get out of there with a win. And
it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
looks, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is intercepted. He could go. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Here's the toss play now, running left. Has the first down, is still going. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. That's reeled in. It's Peoples. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. There's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
They'll try to run it with a fullback. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Into the field, ready now for the second period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
The extra point gives him a 14-7 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Single back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Sayin. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete, and it's it as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big game for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. Kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Zips it down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
So incomplete pass on second down sets up a 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. It's Manning. It's another deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, but it doesn't work out.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the ball is away from inside the 10. Ball fielded at the 45. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a receiver wide open here. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
It's now
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Coming up, second down and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Handoff to the back. First down and more. He's still running. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And he's got it at the 25. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back. It's Manning. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, testing the middle. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. The Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
But throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To throw, it's Sayin. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. He'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Close to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition for that defensive line play.
The tight end has got it. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? But, man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. The ball is picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Look out, room to run here. First down, looking for more now. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Well, this is what we hope for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now, who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now, with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor? Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. To the air, it's Manning. Defense is coming after him. Catch made in space. Look out. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, and they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Receiver makes the grab. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Now here's the toss play. Finds room at the 30. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, they gave up some yards here, but, man, that's a pretty good job by this defense against the jet sweep. You see who was carrying the ball there? He can fly. I would argue he's the fastest guy on the field. So you don't give up the big play. You give up a few yards. I think that's a win for the defense.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down. Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Receiver in motion now. Leaning on the run game here late. Football comes out. The defense has got it. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
The one thing they couldn't afford to do, holding on to this tight lead and so close to icing it, is to fumble it away. Now, it's game on.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Breaks an open space. Gets the first and still running. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Takes the handoff again. And they bring him down for a loss. After the big game, they feed him the ball again, but the defense all over it this time.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
To the air, it's Sayin. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
But that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. They try to sneak it for the first. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, a field goal here now on fourth down is obvious. You have a chance in the second half to tie the game up. Think about it. I mean, you're right on the doorstep. What are you going to do? Are you going to tie this game, or are you going to take the lead?
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on fourth and goal. Give it to the big fullback here. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So they start first and 10 from their own 1-yard line. You know the defense is going to be aggressive now. This offense has to be careful not to make a mistake here. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Keeping it on the ground here. Fighting him off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. So second and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Dropping back, it's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. Good completion to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. The short completion of the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, when you're trying to close a game out, this is the kind of play that you need. Exactly. The quarterback makes a great throw. Good effort by the receiver. They pick up the first down, and now they can continue to work that clock to be able to secure this W.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The pass rush closing in. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Grinding away with a running game. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. When you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played.